Yo, what is good YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best 6'4 lockdown build as well as the best 6'6 lockdown build in NBA 2K25. These builds are the absolute separation on NBA 2K25. I'm up so much VC in the last week. If you want to be the hero, if you want to win games, you need to make these lockdown builds right here. But before we get into this video and before I give you the keys to the greatest lockdown builds in NBA 2K25, I'm going to need you guys to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications because these lockdown builds right here do fit the current meta going into season 6 of NBA 2K25. The like goal for today's video is 100 likes. I know we can do that. We've done it before, and I'm telling y'all, we're going to continue to keep grinding. We're going to continue to keep growing, and I love you boys, and the growth is going to continue. I'm telling you right now. So without further ado, let's go. This year will be my year.
I love Chris
Let's
Rich.
go.
Got a baddie in the cockpit. Niggas saying to him stop it. Pick up a check for Drilly the drop. I little rope and hectic. Keep a 30 can't stretch. Bitches want me cause I'm flexing.
Alright, so to start the video off, the position you guys are going to want to go with is point guard. The height, you're going to want to go with 6'4". And for the weight, you guys are going to want to go with 200 pounds. For the wingspan, you're going to want to go with 7 foot. Now, height is personal preference. You can go 6'4" or you can go 6'6". Now, personally, I love my 6'4". The 6'6" is also a great lock build. But if you're guarding a 6'4", you really want to have your 6'6" lockdown. Now, if you're guarding something shorter than a 6'4", you can use the 6'4" lockdown. When in reality, I really shouldn't really want to use a 6'6" when guarding a 6'4". That is the best option because of the contest difference. If you can help it, use the 6'6" when you're guarding 6'4". And when you're guarding anything that's shorter than the 6'4", use the 6'4" lockdown. That is the difference. As you guys can see, I have an 86 driving dunk. Now, you guys know I have 14 cap breakers. I am veteran 3. I'm gonna +1 that. I have an 86 driving dunk. Now I have an 87, and I have a 65 standing dunk. Now, the reason why I went with an 86 driving dunk is, y'all, when I tell you every single possession, I go straight up with the ball with no problem. Literally every single possession, I'm going straight up with the ball. It's like I'm playing 2K24 with a high standing dunk. I feel like I'm breaking the game. I love this build. I have so much fun on this build. I'm telling you, this build right here is the separation. So if you can help it, if you have anything, if you have your cap breakers, give yourself the 87 driving dunk. That is the separation. You guys are going to go with that 87 driving dunk. That'll give you silver posterizer. With that aerial wizard, you're going to have that 65 standing. You guys are going to go with a 76 minis. I get Patty Mills because I have an 86 ball. So do not trip. You're still going to get the patty of the mills of the patty. Now you have silver Deadeye. You can +1 the set shot specialist or the shifty, turning that into gold or turning that into silver. When it comes to making these builds, think about how you play. Make it so that it's going to work for you. Do not make a build solely because of how other people play. I gave myself a high driving dunk because of the fact that I know, hey, I want to get to the rim as a lockdown. I want to be able to give my team another way, another chance to score, absent of me just shooting the ball and playing defense. So I'm telling y'all, there's a reason why you do everything. I still get Patty Mills, and all I did was +1 my set shot specialist, so it's on gold. Regardless of that 76 mid, don't be rattled by that, bro. You could still green your middies, bro. Just time them. I don't care about a free throw. I don't play pro-am. And in terms of this 55 pass sack, I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about this 55 pass sack. Not rattle yourself. It's just fine. Just do not be throwing scaries, because if you're throwing scaries, for the love of God, you're gonna get lame. I'm telling you right now, do not throw scaries with the 55 pass sack. Do not get rattled. And it's a personal preference. I'm telling you. Any other build, I typically wouldn't go this low of a pass sack, especially for other builds like a center or a guard. I wouldn't do that. But I'm in the corner. I really don't have the ball in my hands. The only time I'm really getting the ball in my hands typically is if I'm wide open or there's some form of space. But if you're throwing crazy passes, bro, you're gonna get lamed with that 55. Eventually, it's gonna give you that gather animation when you have a low pass sack. If you have a low pass sack, you know what I'm talking about. But as long as you throw good passes, you'll be just fine. Now I have a 76 ball handle. I get bronze ankle breaker, bronze handles for days, silver strong handle, which bails me out, bronze unpluggables, and then I have an 80 speed with ball. So when I'm on that fast break, how do I tell you fries in the bag? How do I tell you right now? Fries in the bag with that 80 speed with ball. I'm hitting the break as soon as you throw me the ball. Or if I have a break and I see a chance for me to get to the rim, how do I tell you? I'm using my silver lightning launch. Again, this fits my play style. Some things you have to tweak according to you, and if it doesn't work, you can tweak it. But again, this is my 6'4 lockdown. This is not Billy Bob's, it's not Billy Bo's, this is Kirby's Prime 6'4 lockdown. Now for the interior, you guys want to go with a 70 interior. Now I've seen some lockdown builds with a lower interior, but again, I'm on a 6'4", and it does build me a lot of times, which is surprising, which might surprise some of y'all. That 70 interior has built me on multiple occasions. So if you can help it, go 70 interior. For your perimeter defense, you're gonna go with a 94 perim, gold challenger, off ball minutes on gold. All of this is gonna switch. This is all gonna switch because I have a 99 perim and I'm gonna have a 99 still. In terms of your still, you're gonna go 99 once you get your cap breakers. But for right now, you're gonna give yourself a 94 still. And once you add your +5 from your cap breakers, that's gonna make that a 99, which is gonna be broken. A 99 still, 99 per on a lockdown, which is typical, what you should always have for a lockdown. I don't care what type of lock you block, you only need a 68 block. That bronze high flying denier. Yo, today I blocked the footer of ᴛᴏᴍᴍ. I blocked the footer and I felt like LBJ LeBron games. That 68 block is all you need. And I know I'm gonna get questions about rebounding. I know some lockdowns go 60. Some people give their down defensive rebound, offensive rebound. I personally didn't get myself rebounding. All I did was +1 my box out beast, and now it's silver. So all I do is typically just hold box out, and I do get bailed out. Keep in mind, I also have a 90 vert. Even though I have bronze box out beast, all I did was +1 and have a 90 vert. And also when I'm on lockdown, I typically don't drop. So when I am in the post, I just hold the box out. That way my center can recover and get the rebound. As soon as I see the balls in the air, I immediately rotate out or hold the box. In terms of your speed, with the additional cap breakers, you're gonna want to give yourself a 95 speed as well as a 94 agility. In terms of your strength, I'm already knowing, again, a lot of this stuff I'm already know I'm gonna get questions about. Now, typically, I'm gonna tell you all this because this is my honest opinion. If you want to give yourself that bronze immovable, you can. Immovable in this game is poopy. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't pop up. If you want to be on the safe side, you can give yourself that bronze immovable, but it's not the end all. So if you have it, you have it. Now my 6'6", it's a 94 speed. Who's gonna fries in the bag? I have bronze immovable on it. And in terms of your vertical, I have a 90 vertical. Now, do you necessarily need a 90 vertical on the lock? No, you don't. But that 90 vert is a Mickey bailout. And if you want to give yourself the 90 vert, by all means, go for it. But at the lowest for a vertical, 75 vertical for a lockdown at the lowest. And after you've done that, you can see that you built a two-way inside-out throw. I love this lockdown build, and I'm having so much fun. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the suit for the 6'6". Last but not least, we have the shooting guard 6'6" lockdown of ᴛᴏᴍᴍ. For the weight, you guys are going to want to go with 200 pounds. And for the wingspan, you guys are going to want to go with 6'10". Now, the difference between this 6'4", 6'6" is going to have a 71 strength with around the same attributes. Meals because it's a 6'6". Now for starters, same thing with the 6'4". You guys are going to want to go with an 86 driving dunk, but instead of a 65, you're going to go with a 70 standing. Again, same thing with the 6'6". You're going straight up, bro. I'm telling you right now, 9 times out of 10, you run to the rim, it's giving you a driving dunk animation that's going to allow you to go straight up. I'm telling you right now, I'm coming out the corner, back door of ᴛᴏᴍᴍ. They're cooked. The mid-range, you're going to go with a 76 midi, 86 3 ball. For the pass sec, a 55 again, with a 70 ball handle and a 75 speed with ball. For the interior, you're gonna go with a 60. You're on a 6'6" lockdown. You're gonna get the contest, bro. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. You're going to get the contest. Same thing with the 6'4". You're gonna go with a 94 perim, a 94 still. You're gonna have a legend glove, legend interceptor of ᴛᴏᴍᴍ. Once you put that at a 99, the block, you're gonna go with a 68 again. And again, like I said, with my 6'4", I have silver box out beast because I +1'd it. So don't trip out about you having, oh my God, I have a 55 D board. Bro, I'm telling you right now, you're just fine, bro. Just +1 it. If you're tripping that bad about the 55 D board, all you have to do is give yourself a 60 D board and it'll go up. That'll make the difference. Again, it's up to you. It's your build. Do what makes you feel comfortable, but this works for me. Now for the speed, I'm gonna +4 it. That's gonna give me a 94 speed with a 92 agility. And for the strength, I give myself a 71 for a movable. Again, my 6'4" doesn't have a movable. Reality, I'm not worried about getting through those screens, bro. My 6'4" has a 97 speed. I'm the Flash. But on this 94 speed, I guess I would not have a movable. Fries in the bag. Give yourself the 71 strength. The vertical, give yourself a 75. That's all you need. 6'6", 200 pounds, 6'10" wingspan lock of ᴛᴏᴍᴍ. Once you've done that, you're gonna see that the build has shades of Keon Ellis, Eddie Jones, Dort, and I'm telling you, this is the money lockdown 6'6" build of ᴛᴏᴍᴍ. It's gonna give you a 3&D 2 guard. Now, the reason why I made these builds the way I made them is because keep in mind, my build has cap breakers. I have 14 cap breakers. Going into next season, I'll have 15, but this is gonna work for my lockdowns. And again, I made these builds to fit the way I play. But hey, I appreciate the love. I appreciate all the new subscribers. We're about to hit 11,000 subscribers. We're growing at a fast rate. I'm staying consistent on all my socials. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep growing. And yo, we about to hit this big 11K. I appreciate the love. Hey, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Not forget to do that. It's big. And I'm gonna see you boys in the next one. Let's go.